fascist USA.
When trans rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Trans rights are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Trans rights are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Women's rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
At 1 o'clock, we're going to be at Perryville and State Street. So it would be amazing for you to come out to support us and to support immigrants, to support the Black community, to support democracy. We can all agree to disagree, but we're going to stay together because united we cannot separate us.
Yeah.
I love every last one of you for showing up today, and thank you.
I represent people in deportation proceedings and with family visas and visas for victims of crime, cooperate with law enforcement. That is what my job is. I have now practiced under 4 presidential administrations, and what I'm seeing today is like nothing I've ever seen before. So I want to talk to all of you today about a little bit about what our immigration system is, what all of our rights are, and what we need to do to protect our immigrant community and ourselves. Okay? On board? It's going to require some audience participation, so get ready. Most Americans don't know that our immigration system is from 1965. All right? It's like a highway that's received no maintenance in over 60 years and increased traffic. There are a lot of potholes that are not being filled in. There are lanes that are closed off that people can't drive down. The problem with our immigration system is not that people want to come to this country. The problem is there aren't enough lanes for them to get in and have a fair chance to come to this country. Now, if you believe in democracy, you believe all people should have a fair chance to come to this country and live in peace. And it should not matter what country they're from, what color they are, what their gender is, or what they believe. But that is not the system that we have, and now we have a regime that is trying to stop legal immigration. So let's be clear. This was never about stopping illegal immigration. It was always a path to stop legal immigration. And it's not going to stop with just immigrants.
No.
We see it with the trans community. We see it with women, with LGBTQ. The oppression of people is not going to stop with immigration. All right, so let's go over our rights. Now, immigration law is civil law, not criminal. We have 2 kinds of laws in this country: civil law and criminal law, okay? If somebody is charged with a crime, the full protections of our Constitution come into play. Here's the audience participation part. If you are arrested by a police officer, what does that officer have to tell you?
Your rights!
Your rights! Let's go through it. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say
Can be used against you in the court of law.
you have the right to.
An attorney.
If you cannot
will be decided.
Correct. We are talking about the 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment full constitutional due process protection when someone is charged with a crime. But if you're charged with a civil offense, for example, if you fail to file your taxes on April 15th and the IRS shows up at your door, do they have to read you your rights before they audit you?
No.
No, they do not. Do you have the right to a lawyer? Yes. Do you have the right to a free one? No. Immigration's the same. It's civil violations. If someone gets arrested on a civil immigration violation, they have the right to remain silent. They don't have to inform against themselves. All right? They have the right to a lawyer, but not a free one. There is no public defender's office for immigration court. So you want to know why people are being wrongfully deported and will continue to be wrongfully deported? It's because they don't have a lawyer. There is no public defender's office. So we have so entangled the civil immigration system with our criminal system that we are denying people basic rights that they get if they're charged with a crime. So we have to disentangle. Now we're lucky. We're lucky to live in Illinois.
Yeah.
In Illinois, we appreciate immigrants. We appreciate the contributions of all people in our state who want to work hard and live in peace. No matter where they came from, no matter what they look like. So here in Illinois, we have begun the process of detangling civil immigration from criminal law enforcement. All right? That's a good thing. In Illinois, we have a law called the Trust Act, which says our police cannot cooperate with immigration customs enforcement. ICE is civil law enforcement. Yes, they carry guns. Yes, they have bulletproof vests. But they do not do criminal law enforcement. They do civil immigration enforcement. When they arrest an immigrant, they don't read them their rights. Okay? Because they're not doing criminal law enforcement. So in Illinois, we said our police are only going to be focused on criminal law enforcement, not federal civil immigration enforcement. And there are two good reasons for this. Number one, immigration enforcement is a federal responsibility. Our Constitution is very clear that only the federal government can make laws regarding immigration. All right? ICE has its own federal budget paid for with our tax dollars to do their own job. So they can't come into our state and force our criminal law enforcement to do their job for them. Right? So that's number one. Some people used to refer to that as states' rights. Federal government's responsible for doing its own job at its own expense. And in Illinois, we say our police, state and local, are for criminal law enforcement only, not federal civil immigration enforcement. And now the Trump administration is suing our state. Right? They're calling us sanctuary. We're actually a states' rights state. Because sanctuary just means the feds can come in and do their job, but we're not going to help them do it. Okay. The second reason why we're drawing this bright line is about public safety, right? We want people who are victims of crime to call the police and ask for help. If someone is a victim of domestic violence and they're undocumented, if they call the police for help or go down to our family police center, they're going to end up deported. They're not going to go get help. And they're not going to be safe. And that's the other reason why we draw this bright line between federal civil law enforcement and our state and local criminal law enforcement. We want victims of crime, no matter their legal status, to be able to get help.
Yes.
So we should be very proud of the state of Illinois. And we know this state is not going to back down to Trump. We are not going to let this administration bully us or our immigrant neighbors, and we're not going to let them change our state laws to protect our community. So thanks for coming out today. And we're going to stand up for our immigrant neighbors, and if you see ICE activity in this town, you are going to record it. And then you are going to upload those recordings to Illinois Coalition for Immigrant Refugee Rights. Right?
Yes.
Because, you know, ICE has changed their tactics. They know they can't count on our police to do their job for them. So now ICE is showing up in plain clothes. So we're going to have to be on alert, okay? And record everything. And remember, nobody has to tell ICE anything. Everyone has the right to remain silent. Nobody has to show ICE documents at any time. And none of us are going to do it, including U.S. citizens. How many U.S. citizens are here?